There is 1 through 12. Check your work. Ask about anyone you need to. In which question? Yes, of course. Yes, because if you don't put that 1 over it, you would leave a as a -3, and -3 isn't allowed. Anybody need to ask about 1 through 12? Going once? Prep.
If you don't put like 1 over 8,
then it's wrong. Because you need that 1 there because a negative reciprocal or a negative exponent reciprocates the base. And since the base is normally something over 1, when it reciprocates, it becomes 1 over something. This wasn't for Mark, so you needn't worry, but you need to make sure you know what is happening there. I refer you back to your notes on page AT, I don't know. But you do have that in your notes somewhere. On page 80. Any questions on up to 12? If you're writing down ones that you didn't do, I'm going to move on, but I'm recording this so you can check them later. There is 13. I can't quite get them on the page at that size. I'm going to drop it down to a little bit smaller. There is 13 to 28. Ask about anyone you need to ask about. Okay. Anything before 27? Okay. Now, first of all, let me make sure that is what I told you, right? It's 5 minus 5 and -5, yeah? It's quite visible. Okay. What do you do when you subtract, Eden? Or, what do you do when you divide, Eden? So this is s to the 5 minus -5, yes? What is minus -5? There you go. But again, remember, if you know what is actually going on, then it's not a problem. This is s to the 5th over s to the -5, right? Are -5s allowed as an exponent? No. So where should that -5 go? It should reciprocate, right? So when it reciprocates, it comes up to there and becomes positive, doesn't it? So now I have 5 s's, s, 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 and 5 more s's, s, 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 10 s's. Okay? Even if, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like teaching the laws first. Because if you teach the laws, then you guys see 5 minus 5 right away, right? Anything else up to 28? Once, twice, thrice, what? 24. Okay, so I got 4b to the 4th times b to the -3. So that's 4 plus negative 3. And then times 2 is plus 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay? It's okay, right? That's why we practice. Because you haven't seen anything like this. You've seen 2 of them, makes no sense, or makes perfect sense. But add a third one, everything's like, is it? I don't know. Now you know. Everything good to 28? Okay. There is 29 to 35. You okay there, Carla? You seem frustrated. You're usually pretty chill and you thump the desk there. I'm glad you and Eden don't actually sit together because the stressy vibes coming off of you when you get one wrong would wash over me. I don't like stressy vibes. Would anybody wish to ask about any of those? Going once. Going twice. Going thrice. Oh, Emma. Emma, why you wait till I'm going thrice? Couldn't you have gotten in on going once?
No, because I was checking to see if I...
Okay, all right. That is why I go 3 times, to make sure. 34. Okay. So, can A and B go together? Yes or no? No, because they're different bases, right? So I can't do anything with B, so I can only do stuff with A. They're the same bases, and what math is happening there and there? Multiply. So what do I do with the exponents when I multiply? Add them up. So I have negative 3 plus 2, which is negative 1. Cool?
I realized what I did now. I didn't see that it was a B. I just thought it was
Oh, okay. Okay. And then because you had negative exponents, they can't be there. They go to the denominator. Now, remember, and also, of course, we don't write a to the 1. 1 is always implied. Yes? Now, if you handed this to me on a test with the 1 there, do I take away marks from you? Do you think? No, but I write a little note. Remember, we don't, right? I would write that on the test. Everybody cool? All right. Any other questions from 29 through 35? Going thrice. See what I did there? Just kidding. I know all this in brains too. Are we good? Okay, it is 10:41. What works best for you people? Are you done 83 and 84, or should I show you the marks? Should I show you the right answers tomorrow? Tomorrow, you need a little more time? Okay, remember, if you have done all the circled ones, right, and you're feeling like you might be feeling confident because you don't 100% know, try a couple of other ones just to make sure, because I'm going to warn you of something. Historically, students that I teach this unit to fall into one of 2 categories. They do page 70 or 80 and 81. They do 83 and 84, and we get a little more practice on it later. And they think, I got it, no problem. And they never look at it again. They do the bare minimum, they never look at it again. Then we get to a test, and I have one question that has like 3 or 4 different laws in it. And they get confused and screw it up. Okay? Then the other group is the ones that do a couple of extra ones on 83 and 84 and do all their notes and ask questions. They all do much better. Because honestly, really, what are we doing here? You only have 5 things you can do, right? So the best way to do well on this is to make sure it's well practiced. Because the math is never difficult. It's always add or subtract your exponents or multiply your exponents, right? So make sure you do some good practice on it. So general consensus is we see the right answers tomorrow. to page 83 and 84. Or I can write them all up, add them to the end of this recording. You can check it tonight and then ask me about it tomorrow. Then you can check on your way tonight. Okay, and I'll only put up the answers to the circled ones. Then tomorrow, if you did an extra one, you can check on it with me. Is that better for everyone? Because I am in business for you. Yeah? Okay. So I'll finish this next 15 minutes writing out the rest of these. And I'll keep recording, and I'll turn off the screen so you can keep working, because I know you guys will be like, oh. And we don't want that, right? I want you to keep trying it on your own. Okay? All right. Carry on. My wayward sons. What? You do know that song. Some people do. It's always a way I can tell who has parents that are rockers. Yeah. Yes.